What's up, guys? So I'm making a video. I should be watching football, but I need to get this video done. I've got some knives that are going to go out on Monday. Took me probably 2 to 3 weeks just to do these combined. Working, off and on whenever I could. So these took a lot longer than expected, but didn't really have any issues or anything. So we'll go over them real quick. The first one is a Spyderco Southard scale. It is that blue shred carbon fiber. It's not as polished as I want it to be. I polished this thing for like a half an hour, and for some reason it just would not get any more polished than this, which is probably okay. It actually looks really good, but not as shiny as I thought it would turn out. Probably something to do with the epoxy, the resin that they use to make this. But still really cool. Turned out really good, along with the filler, or the over travel tab. This stuff is pretty soft compared to normal carbon fiber when you're working with it, just in case you're curious. It grinds easily. It's a lot softer. The next two are some Boker Kwaikens. Finally getting back to the Boker Kwaikens. I had a whole bunch of orders that came in before I did Jim's knife, and he posted his video, and then after that I got a bunch of Kwaiken orders. I think I got like 13 here. So these are the first two that are going out after that, except for one that was just a flipper job. So this one here, and I'm not going to give like full name who these are, but just so if you guys are watching and you've got one here, because there's so many here. This one's Rudy's. Oops. This one's Rudy's, and this one's Steve's. So if your name's not Rudy or Steve, these are not yours. But I'm doing them as they came in, so I'm just working my way down through them. So lightning strike, silver lightning strike carbon fiber. Somebody texting me. And purple. Yep, it's purple. Sorry, Jim. You would be surprised at how many people want exactly the same knife that Jim got, and I've tried to talk most of them out of purple, just because I know how Jim is. He likes to have one of kinds, but this order he wanted purple, so I can't turn away. I can't turn away business, Jim. Sorry, dude. He would just probably have went to another pimper and had them do purple. So, sorry about that. But this one turned out really well. I didn't have all the issues with this purple and the epoxy that I did with Jim's, and I figured out what the issues were there. I had some bad epoxy, and my clamps that I were using were defective. I got some clamps from Harbor Freight, and they weren't flush. They weren't flat. I didn't think that the clamps weren't flat, so I had to go off and I bought some from Lowe's, which I'll show in one of my shop updates. But anyhow, so the only issue that I have with this one at this point is that because I used a little bit thicker purple liner to see how that turned out compared to the way Jim's turned out, these scales are a little bit thicker and the screws don't fit. They're not long enough for the pocket clip. So Rudy, I'm going to see if I can order some longer screws to fit this, and I'll send you an email. If you want me to wait to make sure that they fit before sending the knife out, that's fine. Or if you want me to send the knife and then send you the screws later, that's fine as well too. So flipper mod. With the acid stone washing, wicked edge, getting better at my wicked edges. This thing's nuts. I don't even want to get anywhere near it, and neither does my thumb that I just about hacked off the other day messing with it. Good thing for super glue. Hey, if you guys don't know, super glue works great on cuts, just in case you don't know. He also requested a lightning strike carbon fiber thumb tab. So this one did start off its life as orange, and the orange has got a bigger flipper tab, so I made a larger flipper tab, thumb tab, thumb tab, so that you can get in there. Ooh! Yeah, I just hit myself and cut myself again. Damn it! This knife is hacking me up. It's going out in the mail. Get rid of it. So it turned out really well. Oh, now I think I'm bleeding. Anyhow, the next one is for my buddy Steve. He just wanted lightning strike. I tried doing bolsters on this thing, and any of you guys trying to do bolsters on these liners on here are extremely hard. They're freaking harder than the blade, I swear to God. I busted about $50 worth of carbide bits trying to drill an extra hole in here for bolsters, and I'm not the only person that's had this problem. So if you're thinking about trying it, you might want to reconsider, or just waste a bunch of money on bits. So I had to resort to just doing a full scale. So we did the silver lightning strike carbon fiber again, the flipper tab, the detent mod. I also did, because I was doing one, I also did another thumb tab on here, thumb disc. So I've included the regular ones, so you know the regular one's in the bag, so you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to keep that on there or not, that's up to you, dude. Get my hand out of the way this time. Same thing, wicked edge, acid stone wash that, and the pocket clip. And then this one, we added a Moonglow backspacer. Now Moonglow doesn't come in this thickness, so I had to epoxy two of them together. So there is, if you really look really hard, there is a seam line in there. But I did a pretty good job of gluing them together, so if I wouldn't have mentioned it, you might not have even noticed. Let me charge it up real quick. Probably should have been doing that when we were looking at the other knife. But you'll have that. It's not dark out, so I can't really. But we got a Moonglow backspacer, so that's pretty cool. And I wouldn't suggest doing Moonglow for this. I mean, that might have been kind of the obvious thing, was to make a Moonglow thumb disc. But Moonglow is more of a acrylic. It's a little bit it cracks and breaks easier, so it's not nearly as sturdy as this. So as you're using this, I don't know if I would have trusted it to hold up to any abuse. So I'm not even going to try it, because I don't want it to, you know, it would probably just snap in half. So there's two Kwaikens that are going to go out. Turned out really good. One Southard scale that's going to go out. And I've spent the rest of the time this weekend working on getting my KMG grinder up. And if you're seeing this, check that video out. If you've got a KMG, I did a stand that converts it from a vertical to a horizontal, and vice versa. Turned out really good, so I got lots of videos to do this weekend. And that's pretty much it. I'm burning through, I'm doing orders as fast as I can, guys, I swear to God. So no need to like get real mad unless you really want to. I'm doing the best I can. I'm still on the verge of getting laid off, so as soon as I get laid off, which is almost a guarantee at this point, probably by the end of the month at the latest, then I'm going to be doing knives full-time, other than trying to look for a real job. Because these knife things, I would do this full-time, no problem, but it doesn't pay the bills, flat out. It pays for equipment and belts. Occasionally I can buy myself a knife once in a while. But other than that, there's no way it would pay my mortgage and everything else. So unfortunately, I still got to look for a real job. But you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you later. Peace.